This video is for business owners who have had no experience in business acquisition. You might be watching this because you've clicked on a link that I've sent you, or you've done a search on basic business acquisition. The idea with this video is just to give a very, very basic understanding of what it is and why it might actually help you. It is not a sales pitch. I'm just trying to get you more information about what this is, both the strengths of why you might utilize it and also the weaknesses and challenges to watch out for. Let me demonstrate this by using this graph over here. Firstly, the axis over here represents profit, and at the bottom it represents time, and at this position, well, let's just consider that as now. Now, I haven't filled in any dollars because I would prefer you to actually drop in your dollars of whatever you think you might be working with. Now, the red represents your natural progression of the business, that growth that you would take profit-wise over the course of whatever period of time. Let's say that it took you 5 to 10 years to get to this point in time. And the blue represents an acquisition opportunity. And as you can see, that utilizing the tools of a business acquisition, you can effectively double or certainly significantly increase your profit in one day, as opposed to the number of years here, 5 to 10 years to get to this point, one day to virtually double it. There is a cost, obviously, to this. You actually have to purchase a business, which is going to take an investment. But as long as you structure a good deal and with disciplined practices, you should be able to pay that back, that investment back, in a shorter period of time than it takes you to organically grow to that level. Okay, I've dropped in some numbers now to actually give it a bit more of a depth of understanding for you. I'll just use some real basic numbers. You can drop in your own numbers there to expand on it. But let's say that you organically have grown your business to a 100K profit to all business. And at that stage, you decide to grow through acquisition, purchase a business, and that business that you purchase is also doing 100K in profit. And so now you have a 200K profitable business, combined business. But to buy that business, you actually had to pay $200,000 because the business has a 2 times multiplier. 2 times 100K equals 200K. That's the price of the business. So you're out of pocket $200,000, but you're making an additional 100K. And so you can use that 100K or part thereof it to actually pay this off over a number of years, maybe 3, 4, 5 years. So you can see you can outdo organic growth through business acquisition. Little disclaimer on what I've just shown you. This is really basic. There's obviously a bit more complexity to it, but I just wanted to give you an idea how it roughly works. I mean, there's little things like profit does not equal cash flow, and you might even, you'll finance some of this. You'll put a certain amount of your own money in. So there's quite a few factors of it. But the whole mission of this video is just to give you an understanding of it, and that potentially it's something that you could use as a tool, and not to be scared of this process, but to educate yourself and give it a go, basically. Okay, let's finish this off with some strengths and challenges to this business acquisition exercise. The first strength is you will save time, a significant amount of time if you go down this path. You'll probably have some economies of scale. 2 businesses coming together, there'll be some overlap, and you'll be able to save on that. You'll probably have bigger opportunities. You're now a bigger organization, a bigger fish, So some extra opportunities might present themselves. You could actually benefit with an increased lifestyle. You've taken it, the example I showed you had a 100k business and then a 100k business. Well, now you have a 200k business now. So a 200k lifestyle, if you choose that path, is totally different to a 100k lifestyle. And also it should represent a bigger exit, not just in the dollar value, but also what you find is that your multiplier of the business might go up to if you're a bigger, more established and well-structured organisation. But like anything, there are always strengths and weaknesses. Don't be scared off of the weaknesses, recognise them and work out how you can actually mitigate them. But there are challenges, and they would be, first off is, yeah, you do have to pay. You have to put some money in your pocket and finance probably to invest in this business acquisition. You also have to make sure that the deal is correct and real. There's a lot of businesses out there that won't give you the correct information, and they hide things and so on. So you make sure that if you're going to invest in this deal, that there's truth in the deal. The deal is real. Also, you better make sure that you're a good manager, because if you're not a good manager of a business, and also if it involves people, if you're not a good manager of people, don't contemplate this idea. You must have your management in place. And let me throw out another thing also, is to make sure that you are knowledgeable on the industry that you're actually purchasing into. I didn't mention that previously, but the caveat is that you're actually buying a like-for-like business in the same industry with the same knowledge base that you're already in. And there's probably a few other, so give this some thought to work that out. And if this category is too big and too insurmountable, then business acquisition is not for you. But if it's something that you can actually control and de-risk and understand this, then it potentially might be something that you could look at. All the best in your future, no matter what you do. Thanks for your time.